how are you today? Welcome back to my kitchen. It's Deb from Bowl Me Over. I'm so happy you're here. I think that what we're gonna make today, you are gonna absolutely love. And it sounds really fancy, but trust me, I only have a few ingredients here. It's super easy. We're gonna make Rigatoni Bolognese. See, it sounds fancy, but it's not. So let me walk you through the ingredients first. We have ground beef and sausage, beef broth, just jarred spaghetti sauce, veggies, so we have carrots, onions, celery, some Parmesan cheese, tomato paste, and of course, rigatoni. That's all we need to make this recipe. Okay, let's get started with step one. The first thing we're gonna do is brown our ground beef and Italian sausage. So into the pot they go. I have the sausage over medium heat, and I'm just gonna break it up with my potato masher. So it's just gonna take a quick minute. And we're gonna let that brown until there's no pink. See that nice dark sear we're getting on the beef and the sausage? That means flavor. That's good. So we're just gonna continue to sear the meat until it's completely cooked. Okay, great. So now we're gonna drain. Just thought I'd bring you along here, but we're gonna drain the meat. I'm using the lid to help me. And just slowly drain it off because we don't want that in our meal. Okay, so our ground beef is browned. We still have this on medium. And the next thing we're gonna do is add some tomato paste to the meat. We want it to sear in there. And you know, we're taking a shortcut. We're using spaghetti sauce in this recipe, but by adding some tomato sauce, it's gonna deepen the flavor of the sauce, and trust me, you're gonna love it. Along with the tomato paste, excuse me. So let's get that in there first. Let's get it really mixed in good. And you're kind of sort of sauteing the tomato paste. And then the next thing that we do, now that we have this mixed in nicely, is we're gonna add our diced vegetables. And this is a pretty small dice. I usually don't take that much care when it comes to dicing the vegetables, but I have 1 onion, 2 carrots, and 2 celery. And really, what bolognese is a meat sauce with lots of vegetables. So today, I'm using onions, celery, and carrots, but you could also add mushrooms. You could add green peppers, bell peppers. That would be delicious. So let's let this saute for about 5 minutes. So again, we're just sauteing the vegetables and the tomato paste with the browned beef and sausage. We're gonna do that for about 5 minutes. You know, the beauty of this meal is that everything is done in one pot. And so I think you're gonna really love that part. So this, I truly will tell you, this is fancy enough for company and easy enough for a weeknight meal. The next thing we're gonna do is just pour the whole jar of spaghetti sauce in there. And I think this is marinara. It's fire roasted tomato and garlic. Use your favorite. You decide what you like. And then, because there's always some tasty stuff left, we have a whole 4 cups of beef broth. I'm gonna pour a little bit of it in here and just swoosh it around and pour that in. And that gets rid of, or grabs all that good stuff. And then I'm gonna pour the remainder of the beef broth in. Seems pretty soupy, but that's okay. The next thing we're gonna do is add the pasta. And you're like, oh my gosh, Deb, the pasta's dry. That's okay. That's what makes this so simple and easy. So in goes the pasta. Okay. We're going to increase the heat to high, and we're going to bring this to a boil. The hardest part of this meal is just standing at the stove for about 15 minutes, because you just want to make sure your pasta is submerged in the liquid as much as you can. Okay, so we're going to bring this to a boil. I'll let you watch it as it cooks, and I'll give you some hints as we go. Now see how it's cooking? All I'm doing is occasionally stirring it, and I'm bringing what's on the bottom up to the top, and then I'm just pushing those noodles down so they're underneath the liquid. Honestly, that's all you have to do with this. It takes 14 to 15 minutes until the noodles are tender. That's all we're going for. I promise you, in just a couple minutes, dinner's gonna be done. Do you hear that noise? Listen. Hear that scrape as I bring the spatula across the bottom of the pan? It's almost done. It just means all that liquid is evaporating, and rather than just evaporating into this, just the air, it actually fills the pasta with flavor. It's time for dinner. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about this meal. I made this several times now, and it is so good. And honestly, it was just as easy as you've seen. So, gotta have a little bit to test. When you serve this, put just a pinch of cheese on the top. And now the moment of truth. It's really hot. This is so meaty and tomatoey and cheesy. I don't know anybody that wouldn't like this. It's perfect for a Saturday night with the friends. You're over playing cards, whatever it is. Make this dish. I promise you're gonna love it. Okay, here's a close-up. Doesn't this look fabulous? Now don't forget, if you get a chance, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Visit us on TikTok, and of course the blog. That's bowlmeover.com. Stay hungry, and I'll see you next time, okay?